Hello, everyone. Wouldn't you know it? I woke up with a damn headache. Who wakes up with a headache? But the show must go on because this is going to be a special reaction that's due to a contest winner. And I usually post the contest winner reaction on Fridays. So that's what my intentions are. So, you know, bear with me if I sound a little off, but I always I tell you, on being real and authentic. So the real and authentic Tazzz. Sometimes I have headaches. Sometimes I might not feel too great, but I don't need to hide anything from you, because we have that commonality. I want you to feel that you can be open and carefree with me on the channel. So anyway, every Tuesday, well, sometimes on Tuesdays I have a contest, and then when I do, the winner gets the song and artist that they requested. So this week's winner is Jackie Friedman. Congratulations, Jackie. And you chose the song by Geoff Castellucci, and the song is called Saddle Up. I'll tell you a little bit more about that in a moment. But everybody, I want you to first grab a drink, sit back in your comfy couch, and wait until Tazzz reacts. All right. I've reacted to a few songs where it was just Geoff by himself. But then I also reacted to songs when he was with the whole group, voice play. They're really phenomenal in their own individual right and collectively. I think that that's a bonus, and it's not easy to do. I can only imagine if you're trying to collaborate with different minded people and stuff like that. I can only imagine. Um, I've had to work with a group of people before, not for singing, but like when I was in college, I remember I had to work with a group of people to do a couple projects. And let me tell you, I had to bite my tongue a few times because I just wanted to get the damn thing done. So hopefully Voice Play doesn't have that type of problem. They've been together so long. Maybe they just feed off each other. I don't know. So it says on this video, Geoff wrote, "This song has been living inside my brain meat," which is funny. I never heard that term before, "for years, and I finally had the chance to put my own little spin on it. The original version by Thurl Ravenscroft is mind-blowing and worth a listen if you can find it. Thanks for watching." All right, so shout out to Thurl Ravenscroft. I never heard of his name. I never heard of the song. I never heard Geoff sing it, so I love to be surprised whenever possible because I didn't pre-watch this yet, okay? Make sure you support Geoff. I always encourage you, imagine if it was you, the free way to support is to like, comment, subscribe to his channel. The unfree is if you're able to, if he has any songs for sale and you're able to, please buy it, okay? My focal point is always the musicians first, me second. All right, so let me get right into this. And I don't pause the video portion of the show, so let's enjoy this together, and I'll give my perspectives and thoughts a little bit later. So without further ado, here we go.
Scoot over. My show's on.
Trumpet blast the morn.
Saddle up, you lame to the land of morn.
Your graves will yield their sleep and pray.
This is the dawning of the judgment day.
Saddle up, saddle up, saddle up, saddle up. The list is long, you'll hear the names: Billy the Kid and old Jesse James, Johnny Ringo, Curly Bill.
They're all asleep beneath the sun.
The judge will call you one by one,
and every man is gonna hold a gun.
Saddle up, saddle up, saddle up, saddle up. Yeah, he's calling those he knows and old Sam Bass,
who now through judgments hold his battles.
so hear those trumpets, lose your fear.
Although you've slept for these 80 years,
But you never really ever died.
so saddle up, saddle up, saddle up, saddle up, saddle up, and ride. Saddle up.
So what do you think?
Wasn't that just you in 4 different shirts?
Saddle up, you lame to the leather born. This is the dawning of the judgment day. Saddle up, saddle up, saddle up.
The list is long.
That was really cute and animated, and I like the comedy, the lighthearted comedy effect that he had added to that. Like, for one, when he was sitting next to one of his bandmates from voice play, and he kept moving over, and then at the end, he said, I forgot his name. I'm sorry. He had said, "Wasn't that you? Different color shirts." Like, it was just fun. It was very lighthearted. And then Jeff himself, when he was singing, I just love his voice. I just love how he can go in different ranges and stuff like that. But I like the way he did um the arrangement and the videography of it, the different frameworks and stuff like that, if you will. So it was very lighthearted. Never heard of that before. And I brought up, it said Thurl Arthur Ravencroft was an American actor and bass singer. He was well known as one of the booming voices behind Kellogg's Frosted Flakes animated spokesman, Tony the Tiger, for more than 5 decades. Get the hell out of here. As much as I eat Frosted Flakes and Corn Flakes, and that voice of Tony the Tiger, I just assumed it was created through the computer. I never dawned on me that it was an actual person, and here is the damn guy who sang this original song. Wow. Okay. See, you learn something every day. So tell me down in the comments, did you know that? Because I didn't know a damn thing. How about that? Wow, 5 decades, 50 years of being the voice of Tony the Tiger. Wow. Um, okay, that threw me for a minute there, being real and authentic. Now let's talk about these lyrics, okay? So my interpretation of the song, because I only listened to it one time. When he's talking about Saddle Up and hearing some of the lyrics, it sounds like it's about an adventure. We all have our own adventure in life, whether it's literally on a horse to saddle up or whether it's just going through life. It's still an adventure. It's still something that we all go through. But this one just felt like it was more like that cowboy type of life on the frontier, and like you're just going through life, and you're taking it with every chance that you can give it. You're having like that gusto, that type of mentality of something exciting lies ahead, like that type of freedom. That's the word I'm looking for. That freedom. You don't know necessarily what to expect, but you're just moving. Some people do that. Some people can do that. Some people like adventures, and some people like to always keep moving forward, literally, and go to different places and stuff like that. I mean, that's very cool. I wish I was able to do something like that, but it's not for everybody to travel and stuff like that on a regular basis. But like I said, traveling and stuff and saddling up can even be just in your regular life. Like whatever path you choose to take is a journey in itself. Does that make sense? Like, tell me down in the comments. What are your thoughts about what I just said and about the song in general, He says, like in the lyrics, Gabriel's trumpet blast the morn, saddle up, you led to the leather-born, your graves will yield their sleeping prey. This is the dawning of judgment day. Saddle up. Saddle up and ride through the golden gates. The judge will call you one by one, and nary a man is going to hold a gun. Saddle up. When you think about cowboys, especially, because I can't help but think about that since it's talking about saddle up, they have that type of toughness mentality. You know, they're ready for anything. But in a sense, you should have that type of mindset, even if you're not a cowboy. You know, you can be adventurous, you can be prepared. And like I said, life is an adventure. Um, but that's what I got. It's some of the lyrics are a little bit hard to understand on first listen, but this is my educated guess on how I feel that is the direction of it. So always honest and authentic. And so this is where I want to know your thoughts. Sometimes if I'm not fully clear, I phone a friend and I ask you to tell me more and educate me. Like, am I on the mark? Is it something totally different? Let me know. But all in all, I just like the way he sang the song, and it felt airy and lighthearted. Um, even though it's about an adventure, because adventures can be scary too, the unknown. But some people embrace the unknown, and it's exciting to them. So yeah, Lane, that's his name, Lane. I think that his friend from Voice Play. And so it's funny his parts in there. I just like that. And then one point, Lane put his head back to fall asleep. So I liked it. This is not a song that I would listen to again. You know how there's some songs you like it just at one time. But I still like it. It's just like a test. If you took a test in school, you can get 100, you can get a 90, you can get an 80, and 80 is still a good grade, a passing grade, but it's not 100. You know what I mean? So like if it was 100, it might be something I'd watch again and again. Just being authentic, but I did not dislike it because if I did, I'd still tell you because I keep it honest. There's a lot of songs on my playlist that I just flat out didn't like, and I tell you that because I don't hide anything. But yeah, this was good. I love his voice. I love the playfulness of it and stuff like that. This is the part of the show I do a thumbs up pass if I like a song, thumbs down ass if I don't like a song. I did like it. I give it like an 80, 85 passing, like a test. Anyway, if you want to check out one of the other songs that I reacted to of Jeff's, because there was a few, I want you to check out there. All right. Also, if you want any songs requested, there's the price points there, and you can check out the links in my descriptions to put you at the top of the line if you want a song reaction. All right. I guess that's it. I want y'all to take it easy and keep it breezy. And thanks for coming to Tazzz Reacts.